Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan, welcome. My name is Liaquat Zaman, guys. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Right, so this series is dedicated to helping you guys understand Arabic poetry. And at the moment, we are going through the Diwan of Sayyidina Ali ibn Abi Talib radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. Okay, so if you guys are not familiar with my YouTube channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And let's get on with this then. First of all, before we actually go, I want you guys to write in the comments if you are regular followers of this video or if you're the newcomer to my channel. Ahlan wa sahlan, welcome. Write down a comment of how you would describe my channel in 3 words. 3 words maximum. How you would describe my channel, put in the comments. Right, so let's look at this point now. He says, هي حالان شدة ورخاء وسجالان نعمة وبلاء والفتى الحاذق الأريب إذا ما خانه الدهر لم يخنه عزاء إن ألمت ملمة بي فإني في الملمات صخرة صماء عالم بالبلاء علما بأن ليس يدوم النعيم لا والرخاء. So he says هي حالان. هي حالان means it is 2 states. It is 2 states. So what Ali ibn Abi Talib radiyallahu ta'ala anhu here is mentioning is life is 2 states. If you remember the poem of Imam Shafi rahimahullah, we mentioned that life is 2 days. Then if you can find that poem, put it in the comments below. See if you guys are good at recording things. He says here halani. It is 2 states, meaning your life, everything here, it is 2 states. Halani. Shiddatun wa rakha. Shidda is difficulty, from the word shadid. Shidda. If you know in the Quran where this word also comes as well, put it in the comments. And rakha. Rakha also comes in the Quran. So rakha, ease, opposite. It's like shiddatun is like usr. Rakha is like yusr. Yeah, so shiddatun, rakha. Here halani. It is 2 states. There's 2 states. Shiddatun, difficulty, and ease. Sijalani. Sijal is like from the word sajal. Sajal is, the bucket when you put it into the well and then you're drawing the bucket up. Right. So what sometimes happens is you draw water and the next person draws water and then you draw water and the next person draws water. So it's like you have goes at drawing the water. So this is called a sajal. Right. Sajal. Sijal as well. Sijal. And you also have in the Quran this word being used in various different ways as well. Like for example, sijil, sijil. Yeah. So if you know where this is, then put it in the comments below. And I've also done one of the Arabic explanation of the words as well. And if you remember the Arabic words in depth, I've actually gone through this word as well. Yeah, sijil. So sijalani, these are 2 sort of like fighting, competitive states. Sijalani. Sometimes one wins, shidda wins, sometimes rakha wins. Yeah, ni'matun wa bala'u. So sijalani, 2 sort of like competitions or competitors. Sijalani, ni'matun, ease, and rakha, and bala, and tests, tribulations that you face in life. وَالْفَتَى الْحَاذِقُ الْأَرِيبُ. The fata, the young man, al-hadhiq, someone who is like really skilled, experienced. Hadhiq. Al-arib, intelligent person. Arib is a word for intelligent. It's also a name, especially in India subcontinent, they have names like this. Arib. So al-fata al-hadhiq, the fata, the young man, al-hadhiq, who is experienced, well experienced, skilled. Al-arib, who is like very intelligent. إذا ما خانه الدهر. ما over here is what we call zaida. So إذا خانه الدهر. When life, dahr means like life, difficulties that you're going through, hardships. The Arab described as being dahr. Yeah. ما يهلكنا إلا الدهر. Like if you remember in the Quran. إذا ما خان. خان يخون. Khan, not khan sab. Yeah. Khan in Arabic, khana yakhunu actually means to be dishonest to someone. Yeah. So you kind of like do khiyana with them, right? So he says, إِذَا مَا خَانَهُ الدَّهْرُ. When life deceives him or is dishonest to him, betrays him. That's a better translation. Betrays him. لَمْ يَخُنْهُ عَزَاء. Aza will not betray him. Khana yakhunu, lam yakhunhu. So originally this word was yakhunahu, then lam, it has given it jazam. So lam yakhunhu aza. Aza means comfort. So when someone goes through difficulties and people comfort them. So this is called aza, ta'ziyah. You heard the word ta'ziyah? Well, ta'ziyah is from this word as well. So aza is usually when someone has lost something and you go to them and you console them, you mourn with them so that they feel a sense of belonging and they can get through their difficulty with ease. So he says, whenever life betrays him, lam yakhunhu aza, then aza will never betray him. Right? So if someone is very intelligent, thinks about it, if you go through a difficulty in life, if you go through a serious problem in life, then always remember you're always going to get comfort afterwards. Comfort is always going to be there. إذا ألمت ملمة بي فإني ألم يلم, it means to befall. Yeah, to befall someone, like something which all of a sudden, without any precursor, without any warning, it kind of hits you. You say alamma bi kadha. And if you know in the Quran as well, where this word is used in some of its forms, right? Put it in the comments below. Alammat mulimmatun, mulimmatun nazilatun, nazalat bihi nazilatun. Hardship, difficulty, some sudden, shocking, bombshell has hit his life. Alammat mulimmatun bi. Bi means with me, happened to me. فَإِنِّي مِنَ الْمُلِمَّاتِ فَإِنِّي Ali ibn Abi Talib radiallahu anh says, Inni fil mulimmati, me in the mulimmat, in those kind of calamities, those bombshells that hit me. Yeah, the mulimmat. Sakhratun, I'm like a rock. I am a rock. Sakhratun. Sakhra is a large boulder. Samma is like a non-porous rock. So the porous rock is the one, if rain hits it a lot, it breaks into pieces. But the non-porous rock, the really solid one, right? That's called a samma, where there's no holes, there's no pores in there for anything to permeate. He says, whenever a calamity befalls me, I am like a solid rock in calamities. Right? Imagine calamities like rain. So he kind of describes the calamities like a storm hitting you. And then I'm like a rock, and the calamity kind of just goes by and I'm left there, untouched. Beautiful, isn't it? How Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib radiallahu anhu, he gives this beautiful image of how like difficulties, you can get through them. You just have to be patient like a rock, right? And that's the reality. You can't let your emotions get the better of you. Otherwise, what tends to happen is you become too emotional and you don't know how to react and you lash out, and later on you regret. And if it has happened to you where maybe in life, you've kind of like gone through a problem, it's hit you really badly, and then all of a sudden, you've regretted like what happened to you. Right? Put in the comments as well. So he says, alimun bil bala'i, knowing bil bala, having full knowledge of bala. Right? So alimun, when you say ana alimun bi kadha, I'm aware of this. I know this. Yeah. Alimtu kadha means I know that. Alimun bi kadha means I am aware of this. Like I have knowledge which is fully kind of like understanding of what the situation is. Ana alimun bi maradik. I am aware of your illness. So alimun bil bala, ilman, this is what we call a maf'ul mutlaq. Ilman bi an laysa yadumu na'im. Knowing that bi an laysa yadumu, dama yadumu, to prolong, to continue, to become permanent. Bi an laysa yadumu na'im, that na'im, luxury, ease, will not continue. Yeah. Laysa yadumu na'im. So if you're going through ease at the moment in your life, then remember, maybe tomorrow, maybe a week's time, maybe a year's time, that luxury is going to end. Right? So he goes, I know that the luxury will not persist, will not continue. La, no. Warraha, and no will ease as well. Yeah, so no will easy life. So if you're going through an easy life, chilling out, relaxing, enjoying yourself, remember this is only for a short while. So just like difficulties are there for a short while, ease is also there for a short while. He kind of balances both sides out as well. So you can kind of compare Ali ibn Abi Talib radiallahu anhu's poetry with Imam Shafi. There's a similar one Imam Shafi has, but I personally prefer the Ali radiallahu anhu one because it's got more depth into the words. Right? Sakhratun samma. He can describe, you can imagine creating this image in your head of Ali being like a rock, because he's gone through a lot, hasn't he? In his life, think about it. He's like had to migrate to Medina, sacrificed so much for Islam. sacrificed so much of his life as well. His wife passed away, Fatima radiallahu, after demise of his best friend, the leader, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Right, so he's gone through a lot. He has, and he kind of like understands that you just have to figure this out. That life is a pattern of difficulties and ease, right? And you just got to know it's not going to last forever, but you have to be patient about it, right? Let me know what lessons you learned from this as well. Put in the comments below. Okay, let's just look at some sentences over here. So here, حالان شدة ورخاء. So again, this is a nice way. So you can say something like, here صفتان. هي صفتان. برد وحرارة. برودة وحرارة. Yeah. Or you might want to say هي صفان أو هي صفان. هي فصلان. نحو الصرف. سجال is good. الحرب سجال. This is a famous Arab saying. الحرب سجال. Battles are always in turns. Right. So battles will always, the victory of battles will always be in turns. Meaning one day one will win. And like football. One team will win one season, another team another season. Right. It's never like one season, one team all the time. نعمة وبلاء. فتى الحاذق الأريب. I like that word. حاذق الأريب. الفتى, strong young man who is حاذق, skilled. Arib is trying to encourage all of us. Think about your life. Become a حاذق أريب person. إذا ما خانه الدهر, when Dahr doesn't betray him, when Dahr betrays him rather, لم يخنه عزا. عزا will never betray him. Right. So comfort, being comforted afterwards is always something which brings happiness to your heart. ألمت ملمة بي. كلامتي بالفهم. You might want to say, for example, السنة الماضية ألم بالمسلمين ملمات كثيرة جدا. مثل الكوفيد وغير ذلك. فإني من الملمات صخرة صماء. I'm a صخرة. صخرة صماء. Again, it's like bravery, strength he's showing. Right, I get through all this. How do you get through this? عالم بالبلاء. علما بأن ليس يدوم النعيم لا والرخاء. Okay, طيب. يقول هي حالان. يعني حالات الإنسان تنقسم إلى حالتين. حالة الشدة وحالة الرخاء. يعني إذا كنت اليوم في حالة الشدة فسيأتي يوم ستكون في حالة الرخاء. نعم. وهذان كلاهما سجالان يعني يتناوبان. فكل واحد منهم يكون له نوبة. يعني ممكن اليوم وممكن بعد اليوم، ولكن سيكون إن شاء الله. نعمة وبلاء. ما هي السجالان؟ السجال بين يعني المجادلة، المضاربة. نعم. المباراة بين النعمة والبلاء. فقد يغلب النعمة وقد يغلب الرخاء البلاء. نعم. فأحيانا ستكون مريض وأحيانا ستشفى. والفتى الحاذق الأريب إذا ما، يعني الفتى الرجل الشخص الحاذق الذي له تجربة كثيرة جدا، الحكيم الأريب العاقل ذو عقل، إذا ما خانه الدهر، إذا تركه الدهر، إذا ما ساعده الدهر، إذا خذله الدهر، إذا خذله الحياة، يعني كان يعتمد على الحياة وظن أن الحياة سينجيني من هذه المصيبات، فإذا لم يعني تساعده وتنصره، لم يخنه عزاء يعني هذه التعزية وتسكين النفس. نعم. أبدا ما يخونه. إذا ألمت ملمة بي فإني، يعني إذا وقعت بي واقعة، إذا نزلت بي نازلة، إذا حدث بي شيء فجأة، فإني في الملمات، فإني في تلك المفاجآت الشديدة، مثل صخرة، مثل حجر قوي جدا صماء، يعني لا ينفذه شيء. عالم بالبلاء. أنا عالم، أنا عارف بالبلاء، بالمصائب. علما يعني أعلم علما، يعني علما يقينيا بأن ليس يدوم النعيم، بأن النعيم، الحالات النعيمة يعني المطرفة، يعني ليست، لا يدوم. لا والرخاء، يعني لا يدوم النعيم ولا يدوم الرخاء، بل قد يأتي الرخاء وقد يأتي الشدة وقد يأتي النعيم وقد يأتي البلاء. وهذه يعني الأمور هي متداولة. فالله سبحانه وتعالى هو لا يحاسب الإنسان ولا يجازي الإنسان بهذه الأمور، إلا أن هذه الأمور هي امتحان واختبار من الله سبحانه وتعالى. Jazakumullah khair. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If there's any questions you have, suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Subscribe and like. And thank you to all my patrons. Love you all. You guys are wonderful people. May Allah bless you and give you happiness in this dunya and the akhirah. If any of you guys want to become patrons and support my channel, then please check it out. There's also perks in there that you can get. Extra videos that I put up for the patrons. And it's something which, become a sadaqah jariyah for you as well. So, Jazakumullah khair. May Allah bless all of you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.